Hey, what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are continuing my 2023 top 10s as we are going to look at my number 3 light heavyweight in the world right now, the former 2-time world title challenger, Anthony Yarde of the United Kingdom. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. Anthony Yarde entered the year at number 5. And technically, I have to be honest, technically Anthony Yarde is coming into the year next year when we do these videos. He was officially my number 4 light heavyweight coming into 2024. But because I was sick the first week of January and I was not able to get my top 10s going the way I wanted because I didn't have a voice and on time, I was not able to release the light heavyweight top 10s prior to the Better Biev and Callum Smith clash that took place just a couple days ago on January 13th. So I have to give you my top 10s as they are now, not what they were coming into the year, but officially coming into the year next year, Anthony Yarde is going to be my number 5, our number 4 light heavyweight, and not number 3, but real time right now, he's my number 3 light heavyweight in the world as we're doing this video. He had a good year, even though he suffered his 3rd career loss, because he challenged Arthur Better Biev in January for the unified light heavyweight title. And I told everybody to not sleep on Anthony Yarde. He can box and he has a sick amount of power. And he definitely made Better Biev feel that power multiple times in that fight and was leading on the scorecards heading into the 8th round before Better Biev was able to finally wear him down and stop him, which is what Better Biev does. But he fought his ass off. He fought a great fight, and much props to Anthony Yarde for a great performance. He was talking about fighting Dimitri Bivol later in the year. That fight never happened, and instead he returned, stayed busy in September, and took on a guy named Jorge Silva and scored a 2nd round knockout there to stay on his path towards getting back to a world title fight. He's 32 years old. He's number 3 in the WBA. He's number 5 in the WBC. 24-3 with 23 knockouts. This guy comes in there to fight and to knock you out and get you out of there. Still an exciting fighter to watch. He has to get another title shot. He just has to get another title shot. And now that it looks like that this is the year of undisputed at 175, Yarde needs to try to put himself in position in the first half of the year. And because Joshua Buatsi and Dan Aziz are already doing that to try to lock up at least 2 divisions as a top challenger. So Anthony Yarde needs to make a run at one of the other governing bodies to get in line, because I think Anthony Yarde really can make some serious noise. Maybe he can fight the winner of Buatsi and Aziz, since they're both they're all UK fighters. Maybe they can come to some kind of terms to determine a super mandatory challenger heading into next year, because if they want Bivol or Better Biev to look their way, whoever comes out of that, they're going to have to have made some noise and beaten somebody significant to do that. Anthony Yarde's already had a chance. Joshua Buatsi fighting Dan Aziz and being an undefeated top challenger, even though he hasn't beaten anybody, those guys might just be like, I don't care about fighting that guy. And Alexander Votzik, in my opinion, is part of that 3 that could really earn that title shot. So Anthony Yarde, though, is an attractive fighter that people want to see because of his knockout power. And I think he needs to take some risks this year, get himself in line, and fight somebody legit. I would love to see Yarde and Votzik fight in a mandatory, a final eliminator. That would be great. But just to see Anthony Yarde get competitive and lock down a world title fight at some point is going to be a big deal if he can do it. So we'll see what happens, but that's it. That's what I got. That's my 2023 top 10 on my number 3 light heavyweight in the world right now at 175 pounds. Former 2-time world title challenger, Anthony Yarde of the United Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.